Stop recording video. One face near top edge. Centered.
Okay, hi guys.
Near top edge. Face near top edge. Speech off.
It's VI Life with Kelly, and I'm back with another video. Yay! Round of applause. Round of applause. Anyways, guys, I forgot to tell you because you guys been asking about my hair, and you know how this is my year. I put myself on a challenge to do my own hair for the entire year. I am gonna have to get a trim, guys, so that's gonna be the one. I don't know, we're gonna pray about it. I might have my daughter. No, I'm not gonna say, I'm not gonna make that up. I'm gonna have to get a trim, so we're just gonna pray about it and see who we're gonna have trim my hair. But that's like the one thing that I will have to go get help to do. But other than that, I'll be continuing this journey of doing my own hair. This video is going to be an update on the MLO process for the state of Georgia and Texas. So if you're interested in that, definitely keep watching because I'm getting ready to get into that. But right now, I'm going to show you guys my hair. So this is day, what did I do? I started my hair on Tuesday, right? So Tuesday was what? Oh, wow, guys. I think, yeah, that was Tuesday of last week already. Oh my gosh, guys. So this is getting ready to be 2 weeks of me having my hair done already because I started my hair doing on December 27th, getting it ready for New Year's. Wow. So I'm already at day 10. So this is the 10th day after I deep conditioned and did my hair rinse. I use a midnight black hair rinse. So I did my hair myself, and it's not like freshly. So what I do, I corn roll it like when I get off of here with you guys. And you've seen me do this in other videos. Last week I got ready for bed with you guys, but I put some oil in my hair, like olive oil, grapeseed oil, whatever I get my hands on. And then I brush it through, and then I put some coconut blue magic around my edges and brush that in, and then I just corn roll it in 2 braids and leave it like that. And then when I get ready to go somewhere, I take the braids down, and then I just have this natural body wave look. So let me show you guys what it looks like in the back. I'm gonna turn around. So here we are. And guys, I've been pulling my hair on accident. So this is where we're at though. Um, so this is where we're at. It's kind of wild, but hey, this is where we're at. Okay, so this is how it looks. My hair is really soft. I'm very pleased with how it ended up coming out, especially because I did it all by myself, and my daughter helped me with a little bit of the blow drying, and that was on the 3rd day. No, that was on the 4th day. So yeah, and it's really easy to manage. So I think that I'm pretty much done with hair salons other than getting a trim twice a year. Okay, so the where we left off in the MLO process, I was telling you guys how you had to apply for an NMLS number. I was telling you guys about different schools and the reasons why I chose the school that I chose. I did want to tell you guys there's one more school that I forgot to mention, which is On Course Learning. Sorry guys, which is On Course Learning. If you're wondering what I have on my lips, it's the MAC lip gloss, the Matcha Madness or Magic, Matcha Magic that I showed you guys, and I did a video on it. So that's what I have on right now. All right, guys. So I forgot to tell you guys about On Course Learning. Definitely check them out. They have the live class. That's a 3-day class, just like how Champions had. They have the same one. It's like $330 after tax, and they have it regularly. So, for example, today is the 9th when you're watching this of January. They have one that starts tomorrow. You can literally go on their website right now and register for it. It starts on the 10th and it's over on the 12th. They have another one that starts on the 18th that ends on the 20th. You can look on the calendar and jump on there. All you have to do is pay. You can do your live course and be done, and on your way to becoming a licensed mortgage loan originator. I will tell you that part of the process, so for Georgia, okay, there's no state specific education. Once you finish that 20-hour MLO class, you're done. The next step for you will be applying to take the licensure exam. That costs $181 and some change, so it's right under 182. A part of the application is your criminal and background check as well as your credit check. And there's not a score that the state of Georgia is looking for. They're more so looking at what kinds of debt you have, your debt to income ratio, judgments, liens, bankruptcies. They're really scrutinizing your financial behavior. So they don't care about student loan debt. They're not looking at that. They're not per se looking at medical bills, but they are definitely looking at your debt to income ratio. If you want more details or you have specific questions, you have to call the Department of Banking and Finance for the state of Georgia. And what I'll do, I'll leave the phone number in the comments of this video if you want to contact them to ask them more specific questions. But that is what they are looking for on your credit reports. They are going through your credit reports and they are looking at the kinds of debt that you have, not the score. They do not care. That's not a factor. It is the kind of debt and the debt to income ratio that you have, that's going to determine whether or not they approve you, along with your criminal background check, to go further and take the exam for licensure to become an MLO. Okay, another key component that you really need to pay attention to, you must have a sponsor. So right now, if you're looking to become an MLO in the state of Georgia, they are just now working on August applicants of last year. So we're talking about September, October, November, December, January. We're talking about 5 months ago. So if you applied in August of 2021, they're just now getting to your application. So if you were to take your class tomorrow, pass your test for that. Okay, that takes a couple of days to get your certificates and everything. So let's say you finished the class on Wednesday, you got your certificates by Friday, they reported it to NMLS for you, right? Boom. Okay, then next week on Monday, you applied for to take the licensure exam. If you do not have a sponsor right now, meaning you're working under an employer or a broker, then you would have, once they come back and tell you, yes, you can take your exam, and you take your exam, you have 5 days to find a sponsor. 5 days. That's it. You have to start this process all over again if you do not have one. So what does that mean? That means apply for jobs right now. Get on Indeed.com or whatever, Glassdoor or whatever site you wish to use, and look for mortgage loan originator opportunities, employee training, MLO, mortgage loan officers. There's so many different training opportunities on Indeed alone, for you to start working right away. And some of them that I was looking at, just out of curiosity for this video, are actually offering to pay for everything for you. So you'll be working under their license, and you'd be working towards getting your own. But I will say that I read the reviews, like the employers that were offering that, I read the reviews, and there were quite a few employees that ended up leaving the company after a certain length of time because they said that process took forever, and so it was easier for them to do it on their own. And so once they had their license, it was like, well, why do I still work here and split my money? So they just went on their own from there. So if you're a person that's like, I really am not trying to work on my own, I don't mind working up under an employer for whoever, whatever length of time, or you don't have the money to invest, then that's your route right there. You know, you can skip all of these things I'm talking about, just get on with someone, start making your money, and que sera sera. But for those of us who do want to have the independence of our own license and be able to make our own moves and determine our own contracts, and take some of those hands out the pocket, out the pot, then you're going to want to make sure that you have a sponsor um, ASAP. So that means you're going to work for someone. You can contact banks, credit unions on your own if you want, and you can say, hey, I'm going to school for MLO right now. I'm going to be finished with my training this week, and I need to work up under an umbrella. Would you pick me up as an MLO? And you can do that. You can actually call these finance companies yourself, the credit unions, the banks, these mortgage companies, your own self, introduce yourself, and they could pick you up and sponsor you, and then boom, you're good to go. But you have 5 days, so make sure you have a sponsor, and a sponsor meaning an employer or a financial institution that you work under to obtain your license, because that will hold you up from getting, on with it. Okay, so for the state of Texas, you do have to take state specific coursework. It's a 3 hour course, and on course learning offers it as well. After tax, the additional class is like $85, and you can take it because the third day of your 20-hour course is a half day. And then you can take the 3 hour state specific course for Texas at the second half of your third day. So you could get all 23 hours done in 3 days with a live instructor, and have your certificates uploaded to NMLS and be on your way and applying for your licensure. I have not been able to get anyone from the state of Texas, which is the Department of Savings and Mortgage Lending. I have not been able to get them on the phone because they only answer their phones from 8 a.m. to 12 noon. If you can get someone on the line, otherwise you have to wait for someone to call you back, or you email them, and I'll leave the email in the comments as well. And you wait for them to call you back. So I definitely emailed them. And what was interesting was when I was talking with a representative at the Champion School of Real Estate, the representative asked me would I please give her a call back and give her the updated information on the process, because she wasn't sure when I was asking her like what's the credit score they're looking for, because she was actually the representative at Champions Real Estate was the ones that brought it to my attention that they were looking for a certain credit score when you did your background check. I only knew that they were going to do a criminal background check. I had no idea they were checking my credit, right? So she's like, well, yeah, can you call me back or email me and let me know what they said? Because I really would I need that information. I was like, I get it. She's working all day, so she can't really piddle paddle back and forth on the phone or hold it and all this other stuff. But anyway, so guys, when I do get a chance to talk to a live representative or they call me back, I will update you guys and tell you what the state of Texas says as far as what they're looking for on your credit report, if they do actually require a minimum credit score, and or if they are looking at the types of debt you have as well solely. I will get every last answer I can get for you all, as far as what's going on in the state of Texas. So, okay, after you complete all of these things, right? Because you got to pass your test, which was another um, another thing that attracted me or made me decide on Champions Real Estate is their prep exam course is a live instructor course via Zoom, and it's totally geared to you passing your exam. So every single thing you're going over are things that are on the test. So they guarantee, that as long as you're in attendance every single day for the full 8-hour day, you're going to pass your exam. So I love that about it. And I'll definitely do a video talking about the experience of taking the MLO licensure exam with Prometric. I'll talk to you guys about what that's like being visually impaired, because this would not be my first time taking exams with Prometric, because I've had to take the GRE twice. I've had to take licensure exams to work as a therapist in the state of Georgia, and they were the proctors for the exam. So I'll tell you guys, actually, I'll do a video about it, and I'll tell you about my experiences all 4 times doing exams, what that was like, things you should consider, how to prepare for that, and just how it went for me and what was my score and all this stuff like that. Okay, so definitely be looking out for that video. And like I said, I'll update you guys on what happened when I got in contact with the state of Texas Department of Savings and Mortgage Lending. And then that's that. Okay, so my next upload that I'm going to be doing is talking to you guys about law school. I'm going to talk to you guys about things to consider getting ready for school, and things to consider while you're in school. So definitely be looking out for that video, and I'll see you guys in a minute. Okay, don't forget to like, share, comment, and subscribe. And also let me know, guys, how is this view, because I have a ring light stand where there's a ring light option up here, and then there's one where the camera is right now. So I have the camera kind of tilted or inverted upwards, and I wonder, does that make me look any type of way in particular? Like, do I still look like my normal self? Do I look larger to you all? Like, is it a pleasant view? What is visually like? Give me some feedback. Tell me if it's cool or is it not. Or would you guys just prefer, like, I usually like sit in my chair and just hold the phone, like the camera, just hold it and talk or whatever. But anyways, guys, I'm looking for some ideas. I really want to find a space where it's like I record and talk with you guys that you get used to, and it's just like a comfortable space for 2022. Who knows, guys? Do you hear all these sirens? So you just keep somebody uplifted in prayer. Everything's great. But that's what's going on, and I'm gonna see you guys in a few minutes. Okay.
Speech on. Stop recording video.